This week is gonna be interesting.
Hello, my shoddy bays. Hello, my besties. This week, I will be reading 7 dark romance books, one a day, and I'm going to be doing so from my TBR, so I can hopefully get my TBR done this month. And of course, as usual, I'm going to be taking you with me. Welcome to another non-spoiler reading vlog. Wish me luck.
I am so scared. I am so scared to start this. I'm drinking black coffee to prepare for my extremely dark week coming up, you know? I gotta get in the mood. I gotta get in the mindset of darkness, you know? So black coffee seemed like the way to go. Can't have anything sweet. This is my dark week. This is my dark romance week. No sweetness allowed. Besties, I just want to say that I read chapter 1. I read chapter 1 and I'm scared. I'm scared. What is this? How is chapter 1 the most chaotic, troubling thing I've ever seen in my entire life? And chapter 2 seems like it's even worse. Picture him wanting to take a photograph of her falling to her death. That's literally chapter 1 summed up for you. For my Rebelde fans, it's kind of giving Mia and Miguel, you know, that cliff scene. It's giving that. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, mind your business. I think I just read one of the worst sentences I've ever read in the history of ever. Are you ready for it? It says, I think I'll die with his dick in my mouth. What the fuck? What the fuck am I reading? I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this, I already know. Mark my words. The issue is, it's only Monday. Like, it's only Monday. This is the first day. And I'm already struggling. Who let me do this? Who let me think this was a good idea? Which one of you was it? It was my mother. It was my fucking mother. Look what you've done, Eureka. I will say, I do love the mafia rival college vibes. I like that. Also, he's actually a psychopath. No, like, he's actually a psychopath. Like, that's what he is. I'm sorry. What? Wait, y'all, when the author promoted this book, she said psychopath and good girl as one of the tropes. That is not a trope. Psychopath is not a trope. What in the world am I reading? I'm literally gonna hate this. And I really wanted to read the parents' books after this, because like this is like the Legacy of God series. So apparently before these, there are their parents' books. Like Rena Kent has an entire universe. And I've only read the first one. I only read Cruel King a long time ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. I don't even remember. And that's Astrid and Levi, which is the parents, what parents are they? They're someone's parents. Are they her parents? Oh yeah, okay, they're Glyndon's parents, which is the girl I'm reading now. So I'm excited that I read their parents. So I was thinking, oh, I'll read the rest of the parents after I finish this. But let's see if this is even for me. Because at this point, what am I reading? The way this man is insane. He is insane. But also, he's kind of hot. I low-key love all the family connections and the friends and like the found family vibes it's giving. I love that. Such a slay. Do you know what he just called her? Do you know what he just called her? I'll tell you. I don't even know if I could say this. A cum hole. Like, come here. But instead of come here, the other kind of come hole. He said that. He said those words. Yo, she said to him, I'll kill you. And he replies with, I'll kiss you in the meantime. I love that. Oh my God. Am I folding? Am I folding? Oh my God. Oh my God. What's happening? No, because picture this, okay? Picture her posting a picture on Instagram, okay? She's an artist, so she likes to sketch. She sketches a picture of a guy that looks nothing like him, and she posts it on her Instagram with the caption, my type. Within seconds, this man texts her, and he goes, like, fuck he is. And not only that, but he liked all 500 of her pictures. Like, she has 500 pictures on her Instagram, and he just spent his entire night going through it and liking every single one. I'm having such a good time. I don't want to stop this book. I don't want to stop. Like, you would have to pay me money to stop this book right now. You'd have to pay me. I know the exact plot twist that's coming, y'all. I don't want to share it with you because I don't want to spoil it, but I know. Just take my word for it. Just know that I know, okay? I'm also very excited for all these future couples. Like, all the crumbs slay. I'm very excited for everybody that's coming. I don't really know which couple is going to be with who, but I think it's going to be Nikolai and Brandon, and I'm excited for them. I think they're the ones I'm most excited for. But I also kind of like the vibe of Eli. Eli, hold on. Eli and Ava? Yeah, Eli and Ava. I like their vibes too. He goes up to this guy, she's literally talking to a classmate, and he goes up to him and he goes, hey, Killian Carson, Glyndon's boyfriend, who are you? And the guy goes, Stuart. And he's like, Stuart. Of course, his name is fucking Stuart. It's giving Schmidt in that one scene in New Girl where he's like, the guy's name's Paul that's dating Cece. And he's like, Paul, what kind of name is that? Paul. What does he work at, a pizzeria? Excuse me, besties. Excuse me. When he notices she doesn't eat well enough, so he literally starts cooking for her. He doesn't cook. This man does not cook. He's not a chef, but he starts cooking for her. That's more impressive than like in books where he's a chef, because when he's a chef, that's his job. Like, you know how to cook. But this man does not know how to cook. He learned for her, only to cook for her. The first meal he made her was like shrimp, rice, eggs, and then he put the fucking vegetables in a smiley face. This is a dark romance, and this man put vegetables in a smiley face for her. Oh boy, I love this book. Oh my God, y'all, off limits, off fucking limits. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Picture this, okay? They are hooking up in secret, nobody knows. All of a sudden, he takes a picture of them making out, posts it on his Instagram with the caption off limits, and he tags her. So everybody finds out right then and there. Oh, I love that. It's giving middle school, but at the same time, I love it. He told her he would stop smoking if she keeps his hands and lips occupied. And he literally throws the cigarette out. And he goes, hands, and she holds his hand. And he goes, lips, and they kiss. And he does not smoke again. Especially because he's a med student, so he knows secondhand smoke is not good for her. So he stops smoking. This man does everything for her. He exists for her. I don't think I've ever loved someone more. Like, literally, he wants to watch her favorite movie and imagine her watching it for the first time. What the fuck? Like, that's so small, and yet I'm obsessed with it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. That plot twist that I was telling you about, that I knew, I was right. I was right. So just know that I was right. Again, I'm not telling you so I don't spoil it, but just know. Keep that in your mind, that I was right. Who did this to you? Ah! I love these texts. Like, this book has texts between like the parents and between the kids and all of that, and it's so fun to see because you just get little crumbs of everyone and you get funny moments. I love it. If there's one thing I love in books is when you get little wholesome moments of the entire group throughout the book. That's exactly what Rena Kent does here. Like, you get the entire friend group throughout the book, and it's really fun to see their texts and their banter and the parents and all of that. I'm gonna go back and read the parents' books after this. I must. Oh my God. When her family's literally threatening him to stay away from her, and he goes, you can break my legs and arms, but I can still crawl toward her. When my time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark earth. No grave could hold my body down. I'll crawl home to her. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so obsessed. Killian Carson is everything to me. He is everything to me. God, y'all, there's epilogue 1? There's more than one epilogue? There's 2 epilogues. Yay! I don't love epilogues, but since they're here, I'm for it. I'm for it. Fireflies! Wow. Just wow. I had my reservations, and yet I read this book within literally 5 hours. That's how little control I have over the fact that I love it that much. I have only read Cruel King by Rena Kent, so I just think that I was expecting not to love it, especially because of the beginning. The beginning is very aggressive. Like, the first 2 chapters, you're like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna enjoy this, you know? But if you push past that, I'm just in love with this universe. I'm in love with the romance. I'm in love with the found family. I love every single one of these characters. Killian Carson is one of my favorite book boyfriends of all time. How did this happen? I think I also needed something different. I really needed something different. I've been bored of the same romances I've been reading, like the rom-coms, contemporary, and all that shit. So I think dark romances for me right now is perfect. I think if you're in the mood for a dark romance, wow. you know? But at the same time, there's a lot of trigger warnings. Like, take those seriously in the beginning of the book. Like, it tells you right in the beginning. So take those seriously, please. If they're not for you, don't read it. Wow. Like, literally, there's a scene where, like, they're just drinking at a bar with all of their friends, and she's too drunk, so he starts taking her shots for her. Like, they're playing Never Have I Ever, I think is what they're playing. Yeah, they're playing Never Have I Ever. And literally, he starts taking all her shots for her because she's too drunk. And then you get crumbs of the next couples in that Never Have I Ever. You get crumbs of everyone as you go. This is everything to me. Rena Kent, who would have fucking thought? Wow, 5 stars. 5 stars easily. I could not care less. I haven't rated a book 5 stars in, I think, a month or 2. 5 stars. 5 stars for God of Malice. I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this, I already know. Mark my words. I'm literally gonna hate this. 5 stars. God of Malice, my baby. I adore you. 5 stars. I love you more than I love myself, truly. Truly, I would lay my life on the line for you. I would kill for you, and I would die for you. If there was a fire in my house, I would save you. I would save only you. I'm not gonna shut up about this. I'm not gonna shut up about this book. I really am not. Good morrow, happy Tuesday. Can't have anything sweet. This is my dark week. This is my dark romance week. No sweetness allowed. Besties, I literally have not stopped thinking about God of Malice. How am I supposed to start God of Pain and like be able to move on? At least it's the same universe, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, can you even see me? Howdy. Hello? God of Pain. Woohoo! Here we go. I don't know what to expect from this one. It's Creighton and Annika. I really liked them in the first book. Mafia princess, and it literally doesn't say a single thing about him. Okay. He's very quiet though, I remember that. Oh my god, I look like a potato. That started with a bang, literally. Like, what's up with Rena Kent and first chapters being the most intense thing I've ever read in my life? Like, she doesn't even ease us in. She's like, hey, this is what the fuck's going on and you better get with the program or get out. And I'm in. Like, say no more. Let me hop in. The thing is, I need to know more about Creighton because he's literally silent. Like, he's given me nothing in the first book. I don't even know if he has a personality. This sentence is the biggest mood. They're talking about Creighton and they're like, he's right at the top of the food chain. Right under Jesus. We have now confirmed that the food chain goes Jesus and then Creighton right under that. I do love Annika. Like, look at her. She's so funny. She goes, girls have flocked to his silent personality and stellar looks since elementary school. That's me. I'm girls. Girls is me. I will say his nickname is so cute. His nickname for her is Little Purple because she always wears purple. It's not creative, but it's cute. I see why it's called God of Pain. I see why it's called God of Pain. He has like a pain fetish. She's like, what are they calling it? Sadist? Is that a thing? I'm intrigued. Oh, him saving her from the fire. Shawty is not fire burning on the dance floor. That was a really bad joke. Let's move on. Bessies, this is a literal quote from this book, okay? Are you listening? She says, he's a sadist, but he's my sadist. Y'all, imagine like a fight club scene. They're in an underground fight club. I don't really know what those are called. Cage fighting? Underneath fighting? I think it's underground cage fighting. Whatever, they're fighting beneath the grounds, okay? And he is literally in the ring fighting some guy. He's keeping his composure because we all know he's the God of Pain. He can end a fight super quickly, but he's keeping it entertaining for the people watching, right? But then he sees his brother hit on her literally in the crowd, and he ends the fight within 5 seconds. He wins. Literally just sprints towards her. Doesn't care how many people are saying congratulations to him or chanting his name. He just goes to her side and tells his brother to stay the fuck away from her and takes her home. Like, the possessiveness, the anger, the angst. I love it. I love violence. Well, in books. Also, as if that's not cool enough, he literally used to drive a Porsche, but then she told him that it was too small for her to sit on his lap when he asked her to sit on his lap. So then 2 weeks later, he literally changed his car to a Range Rover. Like, imagine having that much money that you could just change your car just like that, and it's no big deal. Like, I barely have one car. My car doesn't work right now. I literally doesn't work. I share a Giant's car. And this man's can just switch from a Porsche to a Range Rover like it's nothing. Like, hand me your Porsche or hand me your Range Rover. I don't care. Give me a fucking Kia. I don't give a fuck. I'm not picky. This man just said she came in like a wrecking ball into his life. Like, okay, Miley Cyrus. I'm so sorry, Creighton. I'm making so many jokes on your expense, but I love you. I really do. It's just, it's funny, okay? Please laugh. Imagine a man loving you so much he adopts your favorite cat from the shelter that you work in. Like, the cat just disappears one day when she's at work and she's like, oh my god, the cat, that he got adopted, like, how sad. And then she just sees him in his house. He doesn't even tell her either. He doesn't even flaunt it. Like, the cat just comes and licks her one day when she's asleep and she's like, oh my god, that's the cat from the shelter. And he's like, oh yeah, I adopted it for you. Hello? This book so far is so cute and sweet and like, yeah, there's a lot of like sadism. Like, yeah, the sexual scenes are very pain related. But other than that, it's very sweet. Like, the plot is cute. You know what I mean? In God of Malice, I felt like on edge at all times, like something was gonna happen. I don't feel that way with God of Pain. I feel very relaxed. I feel very relaxed.
12 seconds later.
Literally, what the fuck is happening? What is... I don't think... you could not have prepared me for this at all. Like, this just knocked me the fuck out. What is going on? Like, what... The plot twists of all the plot twists in the world could not have prepared me for this. And I've read my fair share of thrillers. What is this? What is happening? What the fuck? She did not just. No, she did. Like, she did. I did not think she was gonna do it, but she did. Truly, what the fuck happened? I love how they're all so nonchalant about this. Like, this is the biggest deal ever. I'm sorry, but if somebody did that to, like, my friend, I mean, not only would I never speak to you again, but I might go to jail because I would kill you. I mean, he is like the god of pain. And then she said, let me inflict pain on you. You like that, don't you? Oh my god, this is why I need to read The Parents. This is why I need to read The Parents, because I just came across a scene where both of the dads go head to head, like it's Aiden versus Adrian, and it was one of the hottest scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. I need to read their books. I need to read their books immediately so I can like read that scene again and feel it more. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I have chills. You can't see them because I'm wearing a hoodie. But I have chills, just trust me. Officially done with God of Pain, y'all. No words. This series has me in a fucking chokehold. Like, Rena Kent literally has her claws around my fucking neck. What in the hell? I love it. I love it. I will say I didn't like this one as much as God of Malice. I'm gonna rate it 4.25. I still had a good time. I still enjoyed it. The whole like pain thing I don't think is really for me, but I still liked reading about it. I love reading about new things and like discovering new kinks. It's like educational, you know? I love to be educated. I loved Creighton and I loved Anika especially. She was very funny. I really liked reading her POVs. I loved him. I loved the trauma that this book gave. The first half was more sweet than I expected, and the second half was fucking insane. Like nothing I've ever seen in my life before. I was super shook. I think it's because I wasn't ready at all. Like I didn't expect any of the shit to happen. And then when it did, I'm gonna be thinking about this for days. Like I can't believe that the book took that turn. And yet I'm so happy about it. I loved it. So good. Some parts were boring, but like I still loved the found family. I loved seeing all the characters. I loved seeing my killer. Killian Carson, baby. Supremacy. I don't know which one my favorite will be by the end of this, but it has to be God of Malice. Like, it has to be. It must. I have no doubts. But I feel like the rest of the series, like, I've been researching now that I'm obsessed with this series. It's going to be God of Ruin is next at the end of the month, which is going to be Landon and Mia. So excited for them. But then God of Fury is the one I'm most excited about. That's Nikolai and Brandon. I'm so excited. And then Eli and Ava are the last one, God of War. I'm so excited. Wow, 4.25. I'm having a fabulous time. Hi besties. I'm gonna take a break from the Legacy of God series because I still have God of Wrath left, but I'm going so fast that it's stressing me out because I love this series so much. I can't believe, like I can't fathom being done today. So I'm gonna read a book in between. I'm gonna do Her Soul for Revenge by Harley LaRue because this is the second book after Her Soul to Take, and I loved Her Soul to Take. So I'm excited to read this one. So I think this is a good kind of palate cleanser, except I love the series already, so I know I'm gonna enjoy it. I think this is what I need in between. And then tomorrow I can go into God of Wrath and finish. Let's not think about that right now. Let's not suffer until tomorrow. Do you guys like read on the floor? Because I love to read on the floor. Like I'm about to sit here for hours and I'm so excited. Like I just love being on the floor. Do you? Like, is that a thing that other people relate to, or is it just me? Please do let me know. Chapter 1 was already extremely intense. Like, what is up with these first chapters just being so fucking crazy? But I think that's exactly what I need. I don't want the kind of book right now that's going to take me a while to get into. Like, I want to be obsessed right away. Anyway, I already love Juniper, the girl main character. I already love her. I don't know much about Zane besides what I know from the first book, but Juniper, I love you. I already love you. You don't need to do anything else. I love you. He calls her Little Wolf, and that is giving Klaus Michelson. Like, is it not? Klaus calls Haley his little wolf. That is so cute. That is so cute. That's the best nickname. I love it. Nicknames in books are very important to me. I love the nickname Love. That's my favorite one. Maybe that's because Giant calls me Love and I call him Love, so it like it's just, it hits different for me. And then Lauren Hale calls Lily Love. And Aaron Warner calls Juliet Love. Come on, it's a superior nickname. And that's like the most basic one. But I like all like the special ones. Like Little Purple is so cute. Little Wolf is so cute. I absolutely hate kitty or like kitten. Some sort of like cat analogy. I hate it. I hate it. That one makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. Anyway, why did I get into this tangent? Oh yes, Little Wolf. Love that nickname. Good job, Zane. This plot is very much giving, y'all. Like, it has me hooked. I want to continue this right away, you know? I also have to for the video, but it's a good thing that I want to, you know? Casually has sex with a demon in the woods. A stranger demon, no less. Like, she barely knows him. Casually has sex with a demon in the woods. That's supernatural dick. It's different. This video is very inappropriate. Excuse the fuck out of me. This demon has a split tongue with a piercing on each one. A split tongue. That means the tongue just splits right down the middle with a piercing on each side. Like, imagine the things that tongue can do. He literally leaves her a card, like a business card, and it says, for business or pleasure. Like, when you're ready to make a deal, call me. He's such a hoot. Y'all, he literally chases her through the woods to make her fear go away because she has this panic that like she'll get captured again. So to feel freedom, she wants to be like chased and caught in her own merit. And so he chases her down the woods to kind of get rid of that fear. And then he bathes her afterwards. He bathes her afterwards. That is so cute and sanitary. She literally tells him, y'all, you can't fix me, you know? And he says, fix you, little wolf. I have no desire to fix you. I just want to see all your broken edges shine. I want to feel how sharp you are. That is so cute! I really love that this book is also funny. Like, she literally doesn't know anything about demons. And she's like, oh my gosh, you do laundry? And he's like, yeah, well, you know, society dictates that I do have to wear clothes. So I have to do laundry. Do you think I was fucking dirty? Y'all, she literally screams and he hears it. He hears her scream. And he rescues her, and he's like, I never want to hear that sound again. I'd like to see what becomes of you, Juniper Kynes. I'd like to see what becomes of you. That is so cute. I don't know why that hits me so hard. Like, that's just such a normal sentence, but for some reason, it's cute to me. Look at this quote, y'all. He says, you can be broken. You'll never be too broken for me. We can be monsters, you and I. We can be wretched, messy, strange things. If you're afraid, then you can be afraid. When you lose your light, I'll still come back for you in the dark. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again. Wow. Wow, this book destroyed me in the best of ways, in the best of ways. Look at me. I even look destroyed. I look a little red. I'm flushed. I loved this book. I loved the ending. I loved Juniper. I think that's what I loved the most about this book was her. Like, she was the reason that I was most intrigued and most excited. But I loved it. I loved the romance. I loved the spice. The plot was just incredible. I think it was such a good plot. I'm gonna rate it 4.25. It's not as good as Her Soul to Take, in my opinion. That's just because I loved Her Soul to Take. Like, Leon and Ray, they just had such chemistry and their romance was different. Like, it was such a beautiful romance, whereas this one was more about the power in it. It was more like a partner in crime, whereas the other one was more like, I don't know, just a beautiful romance that hit me a little bit different. But I still loved this one so much. It was so fucking good. I love Juniper. I'm so excited for the third book. It's gonna be the last one, and it's gonna be Callum and Everly, which is literally like an arc demon. Like, he's the most powerful demon of all. He's gonna be more powerful than Leon and Zane. And then Everly's a witch, so it's exciting because she's actually gonna be something too, rather than these two in the first one that were humans. I'm so excited. I'm gonna eat that up. Anyway, 4.25. This was great. This was great. Hello, besties. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's definitely Thursday. It's definitely Thursday. So ignore me. Ignore me always. Never assume I'm right, because I'm always wrong. I am so excited for this book. I could cry. Like, I could literally sob right now from excitement. Like, has anyone ever stopped from excitement? I will be the first. I've read one chapter and I already love this book more than I love anything else in the world. Her thinking it's Landon is absolutely fucking sending me, because what the fuck? Like what was going through your mind, girly? Help. Like, do you need help? Do you need help? I will come rescue you. I will jump in the pages and rescue you, because Landon, I have some beef with Landon, y'all. Like, I have some beef with him. Imagine her literally walking home with her headphones on blast, not paying attention to the world around her, which, first of all, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? You're a woman. We need to be scared at all times. Please, when you're walking with headphones, pay attention. Anyway, that's besides the point. She's walking, not paying attention, and he sees guys following her, because he as well is following her, and he beats up those guys because he's the only one that can stalk her. Isn't that so sweet? Like, when your stalker beats up other stalkers for you, because you only can have one stalker. You know what I mean? Besties, this is so boy obsessed. Like, he is so obsessed with her right from the beginning, right from the get-go, right from the Geico, that sounds wrong. From the get-go, right from the get-go. He literally tells her, "You've captured my attention," and she goes, "Well, is there any way I can uncapture it?" Like, why is that funny? Why is that funny? Because there's no way she's gonna uncapture it. Like, it's not possible, sorry. But it's just funny that she thinks that it's possible. You know? It's sweet. Also, Little Fox in Russian is his nickname for her, and that's the cutest fucking shit I've ever heard. I don't know how to say it, so I'll just call her Little Fox. As of right now, me and Landon, we are not vibing. We are not vibing, because what the fuck? Like, oh, he sucks. I love him in his book. When I get to his book, ignore everything I just said. Also, y'all, this has to be the spiciest one so far. Like, all of them are spicy, don't get me wrong, but this one, it seems like it's every page that they're having sex. Like, go off. I'm just like watching as they do it. I'm like a voyager. Is that what they're called? The people that watch? I shouldn't be saying this. Never mind. You know, you would think that I'm getting bored of dark romances since this is like my 4th one this week, but I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm having such a good time. Like, I am living. I'm thriving, some would say. Some being me, I would say. Bessie's, he was in her room and he took pictures of her manga collection so he could get the ones that she likes. Oh my goodness me. I have no words. Rena Kent knows how to write. Rena Kent knows how to write. You know what? I'm obsessed with her. I would dare to say that she's one of my favorite authors of all time already. I've only read 3 books by her, but I am in love. I am in love. Like, say no more. Any book she writes, slide it over my way. I'm gonna go through her entire backlist. I don't care. No one can stop me. Don't even try. I just passed a scene on chapter 20. On chapter 20. That is, it's a scene, all right. It involves Russian roulette and a gun. That is all that needs to be said. Just picture that, and you'll have chapter 20. I have no word. I don't even know what to say. I'm usually not speechless. You know, I talk a shit ton. Like, speechless never happens to me. I always have speech. However, I have no words at the moment. And why was that good? Like, let me read it again. Like, let me, for research purposes, read it one more time. The thing is, he's so obsessed and delusional over her. Like, she says something, and he's like, so she's saying that, like, she only wants to do it with me. And then he goes, well, she didn't exactly say it like that, but I'm gonna choose to believe it. Like, she barely gives him much, and he's just like, yeah, I love her and she loves me. Look, let me read this to you. She goes, I'm not your property, I'm a person. And he goes, my person. Next time you let anyone touch you, I'll fuck you in their blood and make you come all over their corpse. Did you hear that? What the fuck? Why do I love that? Why do I love that behavior? Am I okay? Like, is there something wrong with me? Do you guys agree with me? Like, are you also into this kind of behavior? Or is it just me? Do I need to seek help? I already have a therapist. Do I need to discuss this with her? Do I need to bring it up? That's the real question. Or do we just let it slide? Like, it's fun over here, you know? Do I even need to talk about it? Like, it's fun. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just having a good time. I will say though, like, plot where in this one, the plot is kind of non-existent, but I'm having such a good time. Like, I don't even care about the plot. So I'm having a great time with the non-plot. She literally sends him a heart emoji, like texting, a heart emoji with sparkles. And he's like, what does that mean? He even asks his driver. He's like, what does that mean? What does a heart with sparkle emojis mean? Like, I'm gonna need to research this to figure out what she meant by that. And he had waffles delivered to her house. Not only that, but he had waffles delivered to her house because they're her comfort food. Oh my God. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say besides the fact that I'm obsessed. Like, that is all you need to know. Things were real cute until they became a mess. Like, now things are a mess. Things are happening and I don't love them. I don't love them at all. But I love me the Brandon and Nikolai crumbs we are getting and the Ava and Eli crumbs. Like, Oh my God, they're amazing. Like Ava's at the club dancing with some guy. All of a sudden, guy disappears. We don't know what happened to him, but we know it was Eli. So their book's gonna be so good. And then Brandon and Nikolai, like everybody's hanging out with Brandon and they sent Nikolai a picture of him. And Nikolai's like, why was I invited? Like, where are you guys? Never mind, found where you guys are. Be there in 15. Just so we could be near Brandon. Like I need Nikolai to be obsessed with Brandon because Brandon deserves it. Like he needs someone so obsessed with him. I need that. I need that in their book. If I don't get it, I will riot. Imagine her being mad at you and then you just follow her around until she's not mad at you anymore. What a mood, you know? Nobody would ever break up if that worked. That was amazing. That was amazing. I am eating these up. Like, besties, I'm reading these books. Like, how many pages is it? It's like 400 pages and I'm reading them in like 5 hours. Like, that's how much I'm eating them up. I refuse to even stop to go to the bathroom. Like, I haven't stopped to do anything. I haven't even eaten yet. That's how obsessed I am with this series. Like, fuck food. I have the Legacy of God series to eat. Anyway, I loved this one. There wasn't a lot of plot in this. I will say the others had more plot, but I loved Cecily and Jeremy so much that I didn't even really pay attention to that all that much. Like this was mostly focused on the kinks, the spice, the characters. Like it was very character based. It had a lot of the found family, the crumbs, the friends. Like I ate that shit up. It was more so about the characters being with each other rather than it having a crazy plot, which I will say I really liked. So 4.5, I loved this one. God of Malice is still my favorite though. Let me just say that. Like my order right now is God of Malice, then God of Wrath, and then God of Pain. But let's see when the other books come out what my favorite ends up being. But God of Malice was just so fucking good. I think because it was the first one. Like I'm still thinking about it. It's been a couple days and I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, this was so good. This was so good. Wow. Wow. Happy Friday. I'm in bed. I forgot to start the book. I forgot to start the book earlier today because I was busy. And so now it's like late at night and I'm starting now. And so look at my light because I have like blue light on my bed and it's literally like 10 p.m. I think. What time is it? I think it's like 10 p.m. and I'm starting now. So this is going to be a full night for me. I'm going to read it on my Kindle. I'm going to do Ruthless Creatures by JT whatever. It's this one. It's this one. That's not right. There you go. That's upside down. Oh my gosh. There it is. Ruthless Creatures. But I don't want to read the paperback because I don't want to turn on my lights because it's so late. Ow. So I'm going to read it on Kindle. I look so funny. It's giving Avatar. Oh my god, I gotta be quiet. People are gonna go to sleep in my house. Oh my god, I gotta whisper. Everything's going so wrong. That's what I'm doing at 10 p.m. on a Friday night, y'all. Like, it's a party in the USA. Yeah. Should I turn on the light so you can actually see me? I'll turn on the light. I literally can turn on the light on my phone. I'm just acting like this is difficult, but it's not at all. Hold on, let me turn it on. There, the lights are on. Boo. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. What's Ruthless Creatures even about? I don't even know. Yo, this is literally a mafia small town. Like, help. It's a mafia romance in a small town by the lake. What the fuck? Like, why is the mafia in a small town? Like, why? Make it make sense. They better explain this to me. Also, there was just a Sons of Anarchy mention. They said he looks like a character in Sons of Anarchy. Therefore, I'm immediately in. Like, say no more. I'm invested. I'm very intrigued by what's going on. Like, it's mafia, but he's sent there for a reason. Like, he doesn't live in this small town. He was just sent there. And she's funny. Like, I really like her and her friend. They're very funny. So they're bringing in the humor, which I love. I love funny books. Like, if there's one thing that can make a book really good for me, it's if there's comedy in it. This book is so short. I'm actually going to be able to finish it tonight. Like, I was a little concerned for me that I wasn't going to get any sleep. But it's so short. I still need to shower too. Should I go shower now? No, I'll shower after I'm done. Don't worry. Yo, she shows up with like a dress that she's like shy about because she thinks that he's not gonna like it. He's like, you look good. And she's like, oh, it's just a simple dress. Like, no big deal. And he's like, simple is better on you. Perfection doesn't need any embellishment. Like, get you a mafia guy who speaks to you like that. Like, are you even dangerous? You don't sound like you're dangerous. Like, you just told me that perfection doesn't need any embellishment. That does not sound like a criminal to me. You don't sound like you kill people. She's so funny. She says, I see. And then literally it jumps to the next page and she goes, I don't see. Not one bit. The way he's so obsessed with her. Like, he's this big mafia guy and he's so soft. Like, why are you so soft? You're in the mafia. Toughen up. Yo, I turned off the lights because it was hurting my eyeballs. I hope you understand. Anyway, I was gonna tell you something. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I was gonna tell you that there's like a snowstorm and you can't fly. Well, in the book. There's not a snowstorm here. It's in the book. I should have specified. Anyway, there's a snowstorm and you can't fly, and he shows up to her house and she's like, wait, but all the planes like should have gotten canceled because you can't fly right now. And he's like, no, I know, but like I was flying the plane, so I just ignored the reroute. I could never. That terrifies me just to think about. But you go, you know, you go, Glen Coco. You do your thing. I'm proud of you for that. Like, he loves you, yeah, but is he going to go against Mother Nature for you? No, so he doesn't love you enough. Dump him. Yo, she's so funny. Look at what she just said. He asks him to tone down his machismo because it messes with her equilibrium. I don't even fucking know what that means, but I love it. Shh, we need to be quiet. Lowercase laugh, okay? He goes, I told you I was dangerous. And she says, you didn't tell me you were the head of the Russian mafia. And do you know what he says? He's like, no, I'm not the head. Like, I'm right under the head. This is very insta-love, but the spice is so valid. So, it's okay. I'm having a good time anyway. Also, I think because I'm on like my 5th day of this, I think I needed something just like quick, you know? Like not too much. Just easy to read and spicy. So I'm having a good time. Nothing's happening, but I'm having fun. I finished. I'm a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go shower. I was taking you to the bathroom to tell you my thoughts. What was I gonna say? Why am I taking you to the bathroom? I'm gonna do my skincare and I'll tell you my thoughts as I do it. Why are you so low? I don't know why. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I can't do my skincare with you because I don't know where to put my camera. Okay, I'll just tell you my thoughts really quick and then I'm gonna go shower. This was fun. This was fun. It was quick. It was just spice. There's no plot. Like, don't expect plot from this. But it was a good time. It's not my favorite book ever, but it was fun. It was funny. Like, really, really fucking funny. I did not expect that. It was mafia. It was small town. It was insta-love, which I don't like. You guys know that. But it was a good book to read in between big books. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good palate cleanser. So, 3 stars. I had a good time. Not my favorite, but fun. I'm gonna go in there now. I'm gonna go shower. Picture me like this. That's me showering. Okay, bye. Good night. I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. Hello, good morrow, my besties. It is time for the next book. Drumroll, please. I'm starting to get tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to get tired, but I only have 2 books left, so I need to push through and make this happen. It Ain't Me, Babe by Tilly Cole is the next book in the books that we're reading. I'm so excited for this one because it's an MC bromance and I feel like it reminds me of Jax Teller. Therefore, I'm excited because anything Sons of Anarchy is it for me. But I will say, I opened it this morning and I saw the glossary. Why is the glossary so long? Like, look at this. This is the glossary, right? And it just goes on. Like, help me. What the fuck is this? Why is the glossary so long? Like, I'm not reading that. I'm just kind of gonna hope for the best. If I don't get something, I don't get it. And that's okay. I wasn't meant to get it. You know, prologue is so cute. It is so cute. I don't know if it's something that tells you in the back, so I don't know if I can tell you. Hold on. No, I don't think it tells you. Oh, okay, I can't say it, but it's so cute. What happens in the prologue is adorable. Y'all, I'm like 100 pages into this book and the word bitch was used like at least 50 times. I'm not even exaggerating. Why is the word bitch used so much? Like, does Tilly Cole know any other words? I've been waiting for you to come back into my life for 15 fucking years, he said. Swoon. Swoon. I'm reading, but like, I don't know. I'm reading it just to read at this point. I'm not even having a good time. All the words are getting jumbled together. For some reason, this is so wordy. She makes a sentence that could be way easier really hard. And I don't know if it's because it's like my 6th book in this video or if it's just the book, but I'm not having a good time. There was a scene that I need to tell you. Okay, so he doesn't speak because he has a stutter, so he doesn't speak in front of people. He just uses sign language. But then she's about to get hurt, and so he screams her name in front of everybody, in front of the entire MC, and everybody's like, oh my god, did he just speak? That's so cute. That would be way cuter if I was enjoying the book, but it's cute regardless. So I finished. I was like trying to write down things that I wanted to tell you throughout the book, and I don't even have anything. This book gave me nothing. Like, this book gave me nothing. Like, it was good, but also not. I need to search up the amount of times the word bitch was used. Let's look, because I swear it was like an insane amount, but I don't know if it's just me, like if the words were just blurring together for me or if it was used that much, but it just, oh my God. I don't know, I didn't have a good time. I didn't have a good time, y'all. 131 times, shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up, no way. Oh my God, my phone's on 2%, my phone's gonna die. Yo, bitch was used, do you see this? Hold on, I need to show you this. Do you see that, y'all? Do you see that? That says 131 times. The word bitch was used 131 times. Like, I love me a good female dog as much as the next person, but what the fuck? Like, do you know any other words? Do you? Because what? Anyway, the first half I read really fast. The second half took me a minute. I was kind of just glossing over the words at some point. I don't even know what I read. Like, I didn't capture anything. Nothing is remaining in my brain. It was just there, but it was a good time. Like, I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the plot of the book, and I love the idea of the book. I just think it could have been done better. You know what I mean? Kind of like Ruthless Creatures, where I had a good time, but it's not like life-changing to me. It's kind of like that same vibe. I did hear that the rest of the books are better, so I think maybe I'll continue. If you guys tell me it's worth it, maybe I'll read some of the other ones. Tell me which ones are really good and I'll skip to those. Because I did like the people, like I liked the side characters. It's just that this didn't give me too much, you know? Like, there was a lot I would have changed about it, but it was also a good time. Okay, she was in a cult, so she's also really innocent, which is understandable. Like, I don't mind innocence at all. Like, obviously that's what I signed up for with this book. It says she's in a cult, but at the same time she was like abnormally innocent, to the point that she was like, oh, why like am I wet between my legs? Like, she would say stuff like that, and I would be like, I don't love that. I don't love that. But it's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world, you know? I don't know, 3 stars. I had a good time, just not the best time. It's also a little too long for my taste, but you know, probably just because I've read so many books this week already that my brain is fried. So I don't know if that's the book's fault or my fault, but 3 stars. Tilly Cole, 1,000 Boy Kisses versus this. That's insane. The fact that she was able to write both, that's really fucking cool. Like, she wrote 1,000 Boy Kisses, the saddest book I've ever read. And then she writes a motorcycle dark romance. That's cool. Like, get you somebody that can do everything. Good for you. But please stop using the word bitch every 5 seconds. Thank you. This is it, besties. We made it, the final book in the video. Wow, I never thought I was gonna get here, but here we are. I am so fucking tired of reading. I'm not gonna lie to you. A book a day is a lot. It is a lot. After this, I'm gonna need to watch some Suits and like rewind my brain. Rewind? Rewire my brain. Anyway, the final book in this video is very requested book. It's The Ritual by Chantel Tessier. Why is this book so long? Why is this book so long? Who gave it the right for it to be 600 pages? You have got me so fucked up. This is gonna take me all day. Oh my God. Are you insane? Anyway, I'm scared of this book. This is the one that I'm most scared of. Like, this book, just looking at it terrifies me. Like, I want to look away. I don't even want to look at it. That's how much it scares me. Y'all, it's literally a secret society of college killers. Like frat dudes, but make it criminals. A chosen one. Okay, Harry Potter, sure. The boy who lived, come to die. Harry Potter has gifted Dobby a sock. Literally, what am I reading? What am I reading? I'm concerned for my own well-being with this book. Were there trigger warnings in the front? Like, did I just completely skip that? Oh my God, I really did. There's so many warnings right here. Trigger warnings include, but are not limited to, graphic violence, non-Dubcon, branding, forced fantasy, drug, alcohol use, masks, breath play, interesting. Show me how to breathe. I don't know what that means, clearly. Bondage, kidnapping. Okay, how fun. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it going. Not me reading the trigger warnings when I'm already deeply into the book. I vow, you vow, we vow. It's giving English class. Like, what is happening? No. I'm sorry. In this ceremony, you're telling me that they have to basically almost drown you to cleanse you of your ex-sex partners? What in the fuck? Like, what? Hello? What the fuck is, I hate that. I hate that so much. No, I hate it. Also, lords. I don't like the fact that they call themselves lords. I will not call you lord. No, I refuse. Like, unless you're Lord Farquaad, I refuse. I swear, y'all, they have had sex more than I can count. Like, way more than I can count in one finger. Wait, in one hand. They've had sex a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Pretty much every page. Pretty much every page. Like, that's nice. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, truly. This is literally the craziest shit I've ever read. Like, I don't think I've ever read a book like this before. Blakely is insane. Riot is insane. Everybody else in this book is crazy. Like, what is even... I don't even know what I'm reading. Also, how the fuck do I have this much left? I feel like I've read a whole story already, and I've read 200 pages. Oh my god. No. No. I don't want to finish. I'm not gonna lie to you, if it wasn't for this video, I would DNF this book. But because I'm filming it, I want to finish it for you guys. Just know that you're causing me pain. I will say though, like, he hit her ex with a 30-pound weight, and then he put him under a chest press thing and left him there under the weights. And I really like that. That just shows he cares. This marriage plot is insane. Like, what the fuck? How did we get here? How did we get here from here? How did we get here? I'm so confuzzled. But like, when he pays 500 grand for you, that's really sweet. Giant paid nothing for me. I came for free. Whoa, that sounded wrong. I'm with him for free. Giant, cough up 500 grand is what I'm trying to say, to be with me. Like, that's the least I deserve, according to the ritual. How is there still more of this book? How is there still more? Like, I'm gonna need to take a break. This is exhausting. I just kind of want to start skimming around. Like, what is even happening? I don't even care. I literally don't care. Sure, honey, I'll have a field and sent your way. That's nice. She can just get a jet sent her way. Must be nice. Must be cool. Ugh. I'm gonna go make myself another coffee because I finished mine. Because this book is so fucking long. I'll be back when I finish this book. Hopefully today. I did it. Hesitantly, but I did it. Very painfully, but I did it. I finished the ritual and I hated it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you guys really wanted me to enjoy this, but I did not. I don't want to lie to you ever. It was just so long. It was a lot. The plot was fun. I will say it was intriguing to like see this completely different plot that I've never seen before, but it felt like it was just so much like thrown into one book for no reason at all. Like it could have been, I swear to you, 300 pages shorter. And then maybe I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. It's not like I fucking hated it. You know, like 1 stars for me are usually DNFs or I despised it. This was like a little bit more than that, so I would say 2 stars. I will not be reading the other books in the series. I will not. You would have to force me. You would have to force me. Or just ask me really nicely, because I love you so much that I would do it for you. But oh my god, I hated this. Oh my god. Listen, I love possessive men in books. This one got to the point that it was like too much. Like the fact that you have to cleanse her underwater of her like past sex partners. Ew. Ew. The fact that they call themselves lords, like it was giving frat dudes, and I don't know why. I just did not like it. It was giving criminal frat guys. I also didn't even really care for the writing. I don't know. Everything about it was not for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 2 stars. But at least the video's over. Hello, I dyed my hair since the last time you saw me. That is all. Anyway, I kind of wanted to just do a roundup to just tell you all of the stars one more time and what the books are about, since I didn't do that throughout the vlog. So here I am to do just that. Also, it's really hot in here, y'all. If I'm sweating, I'm so sorry. I can't control the weather, Jackie. So first up, as we saw, I read the Legacy of God series by Rena Kent. It goes God of Malice is the first one, then God of Pain, and then God of Wrath. These are basically the kids' books from the Royal Elite series, and then also a couple other of Rena Kent's books. She tells you right in the front, like, whose parents these kids are. Now, I didn't go into the parents book. I only read Cruel King, which is just the first one. I didn't read any of the other ones. I'm going to now though. So I don't think you need to, but you should, because you'll appreciate it more, I feel. Like the text and stuff like that, I think I would have had such a good time had I understood the friend group a little bit more. Regardless, it was amazing. I regret nothing. God of Malice, I rated 5 stars. It follows Killian and Glyndon, and it's to a POV. He's literally a psychopath and he sets his eyes on her. That is literally all you need to know. Then God of Pain, it follows Creighton and Annika. This one is like a mafia princess and it's Grumpy Sunshine, dual POV. Again, everything you need to know. It explores a lot of kinks. Anyway, God of Wrath, Cecily and Jeremy. This one's very character-based, less plot, more character, which I adored. I love all of these characters so much. I love this series. It's definitely one of my favorite series of all time now. So I rated this one 5 stars. I rated this one 4.25, and then I rated this one 4.5. So excited for the rest of the books in the series. Amazing. Amazing. Yes. Then I read Her Soul for Revenge by Harley LaRue. This one is the second book in the Souls trilogy. The first one's Her Soul to Take. This one follows Zane and Juniper, and basically she makes a deal with him so that he can help her get revenge on people that tried to use her a long time ago. It is amazing. It is amazing. It is a demon. It's supernatural. It's spicy. Everything and more. I adored it. I like the first book in the series more just because it was more romantic to me, and I loved Leon and Ray so much, but I loved Juniper in this book more, like the main character girl. I liked her more than the first one, but the couple, I liked the first one better, you know? But regardless, they're both amazing. I rated this 4.25. Then I'm pretty sure it was Ruthless Creatures that I read next. This one's by JT Geisinger. It's basically a small town mafia romance. Like, he gets sent to this small town to collect a debt from her. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? That's basically it. He's obsessed with her. It is so boy obsessed. Very spicy, very quick. It was literally like, what, 300 pages? So it was very fast to read on your Kindle. It was a good palate cleanser. I rated it 3 stars. Then It Ain't Me by Tilly Cole. This is the first book in her Hangman something series. It follows a motorcycle club. It's like a motorcycle club guys and then girls that were in a cult. So it's very like innocent girls, bad boys. I thought I was gonna love this. I did not. I rated it 3 stars. It was good. It just wasn't amazing. I expected it to be like a 5-star for me for some reason. I expected to love it. But people said that the next book in the series is better, or like the third one is better. I don't know. So I'll probably continue, but wasn't my favorite. Dual POV though, some scenes were really fucking cute. It just wasn't the best book I've ever read. And lastly, I read The Ritual, this long ass fucking book by Chantal Tessier? Tessier? Yes, I hated this one. This one is also dual POV. I even forgot the characters' names. It's like Blakely? Yeah, Blakely and Riot. I don't know why this book wasn't for me. I don't know if it was because it's the last book in this video and I was like so tired already, or if it's just because I didn't vibe with it, but I didn't. I rated it 2 stars. It was okay. Like I don't regret reading it, and I did finish it. So it's not a 1 star, but I didn't really take anything from it. Yeah, 2 stars. I just wasn't obsessed with the romance, with the couple, with the guy, with the girl, like with anything. Yeah, but a lot of people love this book, so that's a very unpopular opinion. Don't take my word for it. I just didn't. 2 stars. But yeah, my besties, make sure you search up your trigger warnings for every single one of these books because they are all dark romances and have a lot of trigger warnings on them. Most of these right in the front of the book, it tells you the trigger warnings. So you can just go on Kindle and look and see if it's for you. And if it's not, then it's okay. Like, that's perfectly fine. If you want to give it a try and then see that it's not for you, again, that's fine. Let's just not judge anyone, okay? I loved this week, honestly. I regret fucking nothing. It was so much fun and I want to do this again. I did it with thrillers, now I did it with dark romances, so give me some other ideas and I will do a week video again. Okay, I love you, bye.